Big shout out to Sporting Icons, best channel out there.
Okay, so Big Baby Jarrell stops Big Daddy Lucas Browne in 6 rounds over in Dubai. This was the headliner. Now, bit of a slugfest, we will say that. Both of them were lumping at each other. Lucas Browne gave it his best. He did. And as with anyone, regardless of his age, a punch is always the last thing to go, right? But I am surprised, though, that it took Miller 6 rounds to get rid of Lucas Browne. 6. Now, he did drop Lucas Browne in round number 6. Lucas Browne got up, continued. He went wailing all over Lucas Browne. The referee stepped in. It was the right decision. But 6 rounds? This is Lucas Browne, mate. Either you go down in the first or second round, or you get him out of there in the first or second round. That's how it should go. So clearly, Jarrell Miller is not what he once was. He's not. When he was taking on the likes of Bogdan Dinu and all these kind of guys, who Bogdan Dinu would probably beat Lucas Browne, if we're being honest. The fact that Jarrell Miller came in at £333, which is absolutely immense. The fact that Lucas Browne came in at £277, which is also immense. Okay? But why take you 6 rounds to get rid of him? I mean, it's not like Jarrell Miller is short on ring time because he's had a couple of fights since he's come back from his suspension or ban or whatever it was. He's had some good run-outs. He's fought journeymen like Bracamonte and whatever else. So he's got the rounds in the bank. It's not like he isn't ring sharp, because he is. Something's missing from him. I wonder what that something is. I don't know. I don't want to speculate. But it shouldn't be taking you 6 rounds to get rid of Lucas Browne. It shouldn't be. Now, Lucas Browne a few years ago, when he became WBA regular world heavyweight champion after he defeated Chagayev, okay, that's a different Lucas Browne. But Lucas Browne of today, a guy who got knocked out by a rugby player in Paul Gallen. Miller, if you've got any kind of title ambitions, maybe put them on hold for a little while. Maybe. But I suppose one good thing, though, about this particular fight is the fact that both of these were ranked in the top 15 of the WBA in the heavyweight division. Looks like Lucas Browne now no longer will be. So that's a good thing, because to be honest, right now, based on what it is that they've done over the last couple of years, neither one of them should be in the top 15 of any organisation. But Miller, he will keep his spot. In fact, he'll probably be propelled a little bit by WBA because they seem to like him a lot for whatever reason it may be. But Lucas Browne will now be out of the top 15 in the WBA. Will they replace him with another pudding? I don't know. And listen, I don't want to be disrespectful. I'm not calling Lucas Browne a pudding, but he's certainly not a top 15 fighter in the world. He's not. One good win over a junior Far in the heavyweight division, where one punch can change anything, isn't a top 15 fighter, regardless of whether or not you pick up a Oceania heavyweight title or not. It should make no difference. But anyway, it was a bit of a slugfest. Miller didn't look good in this fight. He didn't. He was very, very sluggish. But that's what he does. He's never going to go down as a pure boxer. He's not. He's just going to come forward and try and take your head off. That's what he's going to do. And he's going to eat a few shots along the way. That's his style. That is his style. But I do wonder how Miller's going to be if it starts getting into the 9, 10 rounds. That kind of weight, that can't be good. Miller needs to trim down. He needs to be under 300 pounds. And I know some big men out there, they perform better when they're big men. They do. It's kind of freakish how it works out. It is. Look at Andy Ruiz Jr., for example. It's almost like the bigger he is at times, the better he performs. But if I was Miller, I would certainly cut back on those cheeseburgers. Cut back on a lot of things, right? Because right now, Miller's there for the taking. Based on this performance, you got the win, congratulations, but someone's going to clean him out. They will. But anyway, we'll have to wait and see. If those around in the top 15 of any of the sanctioning bodies are going to take out Big Baby Jarrell Miller, are they going to give him the opportunity? What promoter is going to give him the opportunity, knowing his history? Of course, he's going to be tested. He's ranked in the top 15 of WBA, so he will be. But anyway, Lucas Browne, listen, I'm not going to sit here and tell people to retire. Okay, that's not what I'm going to do. At the end of the day, he'll know. he'll know that he's never going to be back to where he was when he defeated Chagayev. He's never going to get back to that point. So pick up a few quid if you like, as long as you're not taking too much punishment along the way. Do what you got to do, all right? But anyway, congratulations to Jarrell Miller. He gets to win. That's the most important thing. It's not always how you get there. It's as long as you get there, and he did get there. So he got the win, so well done to him. Drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you next video.